This is a story about choice, a story about hope. This is a story about a group of people who set out each and every day to improve the lives of everyone in their community. Why they do it can only be truly understood when you see a sick mother reunited with her child, a father so close to death, freed from the tiny shack holding him prisoner. Every day we are faced with difficult choices, but what makes us great is our ability to pull together and overcome the mightiest of hurdles. Listen to this story and realize that you too have a choice. You too have the ability to give hope.
When it started, it happened quickly. I started feeling sick. I realized that I've lost weight severely. I tried to wake up, but I couldn't. I tried and I ended up crying. When I tried to eat, I vomit. And I was starting to think, is this AIDS?
When a person realizes that he or she is HIV positive, they often feel extremely isolated.
You are unacceptable in the community. You could come home and tell your partner you're HIV positive. They could kick you out of the house. They could disown you. They could tell you they don't want to know you. It's just basically abuse.
One of the big problems that we still face is there's still a huge stigma associated to HIV and AIDS. People still don't really want to talk about it.
You don't have to look too far to see the material poverty. The poverty in choices and options, it comes back to education. And one of the reasons that the HIV AIDS is so prevalent in this area is to do with lack of education.
One of the things that WWS are able to do in the community is to give people the truth of what the facts are about HIV. Everything is so confused with culture and stigma and what the traditional healers and the witch doctors are saying, and when people come to us, we're actually able to give them the facts and the truth.
My uncle took me to an Inyanga in Botswana, who was supposed to be helping people who have been bewitched before. And when I get here, I take that muti and nothing, I was not getting better. My situation was worsening.
We know that patients never come to us first. They've always been to see their traditional healer. So we think the best thing to do is to engage with the traditional healer and educate them and to try and work together with them.
I don't know how they got to know about me, but the people from WWS, they came to my place and they started talking to me. They said, no, we can help you.
And back then we really had nothing that we could offer other than our love and support and a vehicle in which to transport him from A to B.
And Mary said, no, every day we'll be here for you. Every day in the morning we'll take you to the clinic. We'll transport you, we'll make sure you have something to eat.
Their hope is here in WWS, where we take care of them, where we take the holistic approach, right, of taking care of them. Their social needs are met here, their physical needs are met here, and their spiritual needs are met here.
Ke se fapana le akere like mo di hospital tse dintsi tse ke tsamaile mo tsona ke bona hona le phapano e kgolo ka mo hospital ya rena ona le dilo tse dintsi tse di diregang tsona ona le di garden ona le project tse dintsi tse di dirang support group.
To have HIV doesn't mean you are going to die. Coming here, it was coming to a different place. They listen to you. They show that they care. And then it changed my life.
The reality is, should a patient be fully compliant, it's possible for them to live really healthy lives for many years.
A way to tackle HIV in a community that frowns upon it is to take members of our support group who are HIV positive, who found themselves on their deathbed a couple of months ago and are now working in the community, restored back to what they were.
And I think the biggest impact has been the impact that July has had on the lives of people in this community. And he's going to tell them that, you know, what is the truth and what are the facts about HIV, and that you can have a life. The same goes for a lot of our children. You know, they're having a better life than they would have had without us being here.
Timothy House was established because there was a need for the children to be safe and secured. We established Timothy House so that the needs and the rights for the children are going to be met. The families, they abuse them, they neglect them, but because of Timothy House, when they find a problem, they run away to Timothy House where they feel comfortable and safe and secured.
Education is hugely important to giving them options and choices in the future. So when they walk through that gate, most of the things that we do are about developing those children both educationally and in life terms as well.
We've lost almost a generation of people, so grannies are now raising their grandchildren, and their beliefs and their education is much different from what their children's are today.
We do workshops in the community. And then we do home visit, and then sometimes we go to schools.
My job is to facilitate awareness on HIV and AIDS, life skills, and development of the youth in the community and also in the schools.
WWS is an extremely competent and successful organisation. What it does is incredible for this community, but I'm sure it can do more. It can reach more people.
With more funding, we could buy a mobile truck for youth to be able to reach the school and the youth that are in farms, which we are not able to reach now. And also to have the mobile clinic for our PMTCT programs. The purpose of the clinic is to get the mothers being educated with the issue of HIV/AIDS, so that they might not infect their babies.
Preventing the spread of this virus from the mum to the baby is of fundamental importance, and it is the one thing that we're able to do that is meaningful in terms of a great return on preventive intervention. It's possible to cut the transmission from 35% down to less than 2%. It's possible then to conceive of a society where HIV is rare in childhood if it occurs. If we don't get funding, everything we do would stop. There is no way that this organisation could continue.
I made that choice 15 months or so ago to actually do something positive. Now I'm making a small difference here, but it's a difference. So I am giving my time, and giving time is as important as money, as any other donation. Any one of those things, in a small way, can make a very big difference to what we do here.
Can see that people are having a choice, then they choose life because of the intake that we are having. This shows us that people are having choice, then they choose life.
hope that I'm having for the future is we will be having a healthy community. We'll be having a strong generation that will be coming, that will be knowing what they should do. They will be having skills to protect themselves against any disease. It can be HIV or any other thing.
AIDS cannot just happen in one day. So if we handle this issue of HIV, then AIDS can be stopped. Let's change AIDS to that. Am I doing something? Am I doing something? And let's go out there and do something.
I wish that we were able to get the message of prevention across to every single South African. That's what I would like to do.
Together, we can give hope to so many. Together, we have the choice to alleviate the suffering of those less fortunate than us. Together, we can make a difference. Together, we will make